honey got me hooked on you. I like that. Hi guys! We are here to make one of my favorite dishes, risotto. So essentially it's just like a rice dish, but it's made with chicken stock and white wine and so much cheese. So let's get started. In a pan of olive oil, I have garlic going, just sauteing. I'm going to add a tablespoon of butter to that. Let that go. And then we are going to add about a half a cup to a cup of onions. They're already chopped. So, cooking hack, I already buy them chopped. Because I must have like the most sensitive eyes. Whenever I cook with onions, I'm like sobbing. I mean, hanging my head out the window. I swear to God, like John can attest to this. Like he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yep, I'm good." So this,
you just lazy.
Yeah, I'm really like bad at it. My neck skills aren't very good.
The chop shit, so
I know.
cool.
You know what it was? When I used to cook, when I still lived with my mom, I had a slap chop.
Yeah, and did you lose it?
I think it's still at her house. I always forget to get it.
Yeah.
So those ads seen on TV products sometimes work. Like my slap chop, holy shit, they were just.
No, that was a really good.
That
was great. I actually.
They still sell them, so.
Yeah.
Sponsor us, Slap Shop. We love your products. So I'm gonna add the onions, and we're gonna let those sweat a little bit, just so they get translucent. Do you know that Trader Joe's like sells one of those, like the container I use as like a mirepoix?
Really?
So, that's the only way I use them. So if you guys don't know, mirepoix are like a base of a lot of cooking and soups and stews and stuff, and it's onions, carrots, and celery. So Trader Joe's sells one already made, so you don't have to like cut up anything, and I love it. Sometimes when I go there, I'll just buy one even if I don't need it and freeze it, so it's already in my house. We're gonna let that go for a few minutes. Turn up the heat a little bit. So in a separate pot, I have chicken stock heating up. It's about 2 and 1/4 cup, and we're gonna set that heat. So unlike most rice dishes, you know, you boil it with water and you know you do your thing. You put it directly into the pan and then add the liquids to it. It is so good. You know who else is? Brittany.
Yes.
Brittany, my friend Brittany.
Shout out to Brittany.
Hey Brittany girl. She's a secret Italian too. She likes chicken piccata and risotto. Yeah. For some reason, I had that at least once a week when I still lived in Southfield. She's like, "Oh, come over." The chicken piccata and risotto.
It's good though.
It's so good.
It's so good. So
yeah, risotto's super good, and it's like one of those things that look hard to make, but it's not hard. So it's very impressive.
As long as you can make rice.
Yeah. I'm not great at making rice, but I can make the shit out of some risotto. So this risotto I'm making is going to be lemony. It has some basil. So while that's going, I'm going to have Wanda chop up some basil leaves. So this one's cool too because, okay, I don't know if it's just me, but I hate the stems of any. I hate lettuce stems, broccoli stems, like anything. So this is just the leaves, no stems. I got that from Whole Foods.
You want me to chop it all up?
Yeah, might as well. I mean, I'm not using it anytime soon. Let me get you a chef.
It smells so good.
I wish you could smell it in here, guys.
I wish you could smell it. It smells so good.
What are some hacks you have, Wanda, for chopping things?
Well, for starters, if I'm chopping, a lot of times when I'm doing herbs, if I have like a really good pair of kitchen shears, a lot of times I'll just use those.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I'm like, oh, I use scissors.
Yeah, using kitchen shears definitely cuts down on time, and if you don't like really chopping shit up like that, I mean, you can just do it like that. But me, I like to chop. I don't know why. I'm not gonna explain why.
It's a violent thing,
it's just cool. I don't know.
When I was in culinary school, fun fact, I went to culinary school. I one time cut through my glove and acrylic fingernail with a chef's knife.
It's so funny because I almost cut through mine.
See? I mean, it didn't hurt or anything. And I would cut through my glove, acrylic nail, regular nail, tip of my finger. Cut it right off. I didn't realize that it happened until I was like, oh shit, I'm bleeding.
Fun fact, I sliced off half my fingernail with a mandolin. Those of you that don't know what a mandolin is, it's a thing that gets,
it's like
it's a chopping piece. Chopping piece.
Do like that one. Did I buy you something? Is there? Oh, were you making pasta, right?
I was making, I was making zucchini noodles, and because at the time I didn't have a pasta maker or anything, a spiralizer rather. I had to do it the old-fashioned way, and the zucchini, with it being long, I'm like trying to put it back and forth, and that's what happened.
It's awful.
It hurt. I was bleeding everywhere, but guess who wasn't about to make that drive to the emergency room?
Okay, so that is sweated out. So I'm going to add a cup and a half of arborio rice. This is the rice you usually use for risotto. It's like a longer grain scheme. You can use orzo too. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but it gets similar.
Orzo reminds me more so of pasta with the consistency and texture of it.
Yeah, it's sold in the pasta. Orzo is sold in the pasta aisle instead of what's it called?
Yeah, I mean like, because the way, you know how when orzo kind of like swells when it's wet, it has that consistency of like a pasta noodle.
Yeah.
But I really
like orzo. There was this one summer where I was trying to make risotto with orzo rice because I just couldn't find any, Oreo. And it just was sold out for like a whole summer. You could ask Brittany about it. It was a hard time in my life. I feel like that meme is like, oh my god, thank you for sharing your story. Yeah, you're so brave. How did you survive? And I'm like, I don't know. So really quickly before we add the first like batch of liquid, I'm going to add the rice in the pan and just kind of move it around, just giving it like a kind of toasting it, just adding some flavor to it. Yeah. Oh, Wanda chopped the shit out of that baby girl. Yes, God.
Yes, Lord. That chicken stock over here boiling, bitch.
And actually, since it's boiling, thank you, Wanda. There's nothing in there. You can take it off the heat and just a little bit closer to you. We're not going to add it all at once, though. It's like, the thing about it is you have to add it in batches. So a little bit, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and then whoop. Okay, and I'm going to salt and pepper this rice, too. Salt and pepper is so important, guys, for everything.
Yeah, season between layers. That's what they don't tell you.
That's sometimes our demographic, because so we can't say what that is.
And just those of you that are smart know what it is.
They know what that is. Oh god, I got pepper in my nose. Excuse me. So we're gonna add a couple ladles full of the chicken stock. Let that absorb, get all up in there. And once it looks like it's absorbed, because you guys know what like absorbed rice looks like, it's kind of all bunches together. You add more. Let that go. Okay, so this batch of chicken stock has absorbed in the rice. We're just gonna add more and more. And you do this on and off for about like 20 minutes. You can kind of tell when it absorbs. And if you can't and you think, oh, it's almost done, you can try it. Like actually eat it. Don't let that absorb again. And it takes about, what would you say, about like 5 minutes?
I say 5-ish minutes. You kind of got to watch it, eyeball it, kind of move it around a little bit. This is one of those that you can kind of walk away, but you still got to watch it.
Yeah, you kind of gotta take a glass of wine and be like,
take a glass of wine.
A mason jar of
wine.
The tube of wine. And let it do its thing. So the last batch of chicken stock absorbed, so we're going to add a half a cup of white wine. Actually,
let the rest of it
actually do another half a cup. So 1 cup. It looked like enough at first, and then I was like,
we need a little more.
And then let it absorb again. So after this, it should be done. If not, you could just add a little bit more, either chicken stock, wine, or even water to it. Okay, So once the wine has been absorbed, we're going to add lemon zest to it.
Is it a zest of a whole lemon?
Yeah, I might as well zest the shit out of this lemon.
Honestly, we really like lemony things.
I love them.
It's kind of a biased decision.
Yeah, I mean,
but,
you can use less.
You can use less, but it does give it a nice little zest flavor to it.
And the good thing about using the lemon zest in this meal, because sometimes risotto can feel a little heavy because it's literally just like rice and cheese.
It gives quite a refreshing.
Yeah, it gives a brightness to it.
Oh, you smell this, girl.
So we're gonna mix that thoroughly, and then we are going to add the basil that Wanda chopped earlier to the. We can use about half. Okay. Add the basil in. I don't want it to turn green. That's really what it is.
Or yeah.
I hate when you make things with fresh herbs and it's like, oh no, your rice is green. It creeps me out. I don't know why.
The whole bitch just green.
Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good.
Oh my god, I wish you could smell this.
It smells like basil right and the lemon. Very good.
Lemony.
And so then we're going to add the cheese to the mix. So I'm adding just Parmesan cheese. Again, because I'm lazy, pre-shredded. Oh my god, I'm slippery here. So I have this. If you ever notice, all of these things are already open because my biggest fear is looking stupid on camera and not being able to open something. And it almost happened, so you almost got me. So I'm gonna add about a cup of cheese. Again, you can use it more if you'd like. Just, you know, what is it called? Preference. I'm with the perspective. And then I also remove this from the heat because we don't want the rice to get all mushy. That's disgusting. I hate mushy rice. But I actually used to be so bad at making rice until I got a rice cooker for Christmas. Thanks, John. He did this thing. Okay, so now
we see it melting.
You know? And it smells so good and so yummy. And so now you guys are ready to eat it. So we're just gonna add some to a little bowl. I'm very hungry too. I've been thinking about this all day. I love risotto. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of the fresh basil and a little more zest. Now we should. What taste that? And a little cheese. And then we can eat. Not on today. Alright, so now we can just eat it. Okay. Bon appetit.
So
that's
good.
my Italian hands. I should
get on my fucking shirt.
Okay.
No, it's really good.
It's so good. Just cooked just enough, not
too much.
It's definitely al dente. But not like in that way we're like, oh, it's hard. Not definitely. It's al dente. Cook it to al dente. Oh my god, I love risotto so much. I get it. I get it, Brittany. I get it, Milan.
I get it.
So I hope you guys found this easy and informative and a really good recipe to make for your next date night. Perfect for Valentine's Day or like we're about to do, just eat this on my couch. Happy eating!